This is CIUT 89.5 FM. My name is Valentino Assenza. You're listening to Howl, and for the first time ever on Howl is the emergence of a poet by the name. Well, actually, I shouldn't say poet because this person is multifaceted when it comes to writing. I've always known him. Uh, the poet that we have on with us tonight is Simon Occulis. And you may have known him by a different name previously, by the name Brandon Pitts. But there's a reemergence when it comes to his writing. He's writing under the name Simon Oculus, and he is with me in the virtual studio tonight. Simon, good to have you here.
Valentino, awesome to be here.
So the transition over to Simon Oculus, in your from your perspective, it's not just as simple as say writing under a pen name. Can you describe to us why you chose this persona and what it represents in terms of the connectivity to your writing?
Well, I started to, excuse me, think about this. I wanted to, on a personal and artistic level, to get away from self-identification. Like self-identification is a huge enemy, especially for an artist. In my opinion, the greatest art, the artist was just a vessel to a gift of inspiration. And the minute an artist starts to self-identify within their ego as like, my genius created this piece of art, then their best work is behind them. Shortly after my last book came out, I was working towards a new collection, and I was really kind of hitting a brick wall creatively, and and starting to repeat myself, and I either need to improve and move forward and innovate, or I need to stop doing it. That's my philosophy. And so I decided to take a long break, and I was studying the careers of really successful creators who had long-term careers of kind of corralling exciting new inspiration. And they all had one thing in common. They had removed their self-identification, and a lot of them had used these non-entity pseudonyms. A really good example is Bowie and Bob Dylan, who used David Jones and Robert Zimmerman. And when they were in their original form, what they were born with, their art was terrible and embarrassing. When they became Bowie and Dylan, their artistic transformation was remarkable, and it was like almost overnight. And so I tried that with the Oculus thing, and instantly, all the blocks were gone. I was creating and innovating new stuff, and it also had weird side effects, personally. Like I was able to had all these skills that I never had before. Like an example is I was able to do visual art, like draw and paint, when before I could barely even draw. And I step up to the easel and I'm able to paint this picture of a certain quality with almost zero learning curve. It was really strange. So